Hello, everyone. Susan Campfield here with SueStampfield.com. Welcome to my craft room. Come on in, grab a beverage. We're going to relax and craft together and kind of get away from it all for a while. I love to create, it does relax me. And the best part is then we get to send it to someone and bring joy and kindness through the world, right? That is our mission, to get those handmade cards made and sent out there. And I hope that tonight will spark a little creativity so that you want to go and craft some more and get some of those cards in the mail. Good to see you all tonight. It's Tuesday, our regular live here at Sue Stampfield Land. My craft room is a complete mess. I was working on swaps all day yesterday. We had craft afternoon this weekend. So, oh my goodness, it's been busy. I've been having fun, but somehow cleaning is never part of the fun, right? At least not for me. I know some people love to clean. Let me know in the comments. Do you love to clean or not so much? Because I'd rather create than clean up my mess. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Tonight we're going to play with some new colors. The Stampin' Up! New catalog launches on May 2nd. So we're getting kind of all primed and ready. And they have launched a new color line, a color refresh, actually. So they've brought back some previous in colors that we've had in the past, brought them back to the permanent line, or semi-permanent, we should say, the regular color line, let's call it that. And then there are 3 brand new colors and 5 brand new in colors. So I guess there are 8 new colors, and then a number that are coming back from previous. So I did this card for a swap, and I did a variety with all the new in colors. And I thought tonight it would be fun to do this easy fun fold card, but to use one of those, oh, your craft room looks like a tornado hit it. You are my people. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to do this easy fun fold with one of the new colors, the new colors. And I can show you all the ones I did with the in colors. So I asked my Facebook community. I have a Facebook group. Believe it or not, it's called Sue Stampfield. What a surprise, right? In my Sue Stampfield Facebook group. Anyone's welcome to come hang out with us there. If you're a Facebook person, we'd love to have you. I asked them in a poll which of the 3 colors we should use. And the 3 colors were Lemon Lolly, Azure Afternoon, and Pecan Pie. And so I said it was going to be a birthday card with the circle sayings, and I asked them to vote. And the votes came in. They were pretty one-sided. Poor Pecan Pie did not get a lot of love, but it's a super fun color, but maybe not for a birthday as much. Maybe it's not one you would think of as a birthday. We'll take a look at it though. And I have a super cute card I made with it with a monkey, because it's perfect for making monkeys. And then Lemon Lolly, it got a little bit of love, but Azure Afternoon actually got 52% of the votes in the poll. So we're going Azure Afternoon. Thanks to my Facebook peeps for chipping in on that. And I'm hoping you all will help me design the rest of the card together, because we're going to make it up as we go, because that's what we do here. All right, let's create together, friends. I'm going to flip the camera around. Oh, quick reminder. I'm so bad at remembering this. I send out free project sheets in my emails. So if you would like some creative inspiration that you can print out, you can subscribe at SueStampfield.com. Click on subscribe, then click on project sheets. Free project sheets, might be called newsletter, whatever, and you'll get my free project sheets. If you've already signed up and you're not getting them, drop me an email, susan@SueStampfield.com, and we'll see if we can get it sorted. Sometimes it's on my email provider's end, and they can do their magic and get that going again. Sometimes not, but we can make an effort. So I'm going to hide that. Let's go back here to your comments. And oh, you just got new ink today, Renee. You must be a demonstrator. So right now, demonstrators can pre-order the new products. And so if you're not a demonstrator, you need to wait till May 2nd. Or if you decide you want to give it a try being a demonstrator and check out that awesome discount, you can get the starter kit right now and put some of the new stuff in it. What a great way to save, because the starter kit, you get $125 in product for just $99. So you can save quite a bit, and then you're going to get the demonstrator discount going forward. So it's a pretty good deal. Let me switch the camera and let's look at these colors. Colors are everything. Oh, you got to hit the right button, Susan. Oh my goodness. Sorry, technology. All right. So this is the color of the new catalog. I'm not allowed to show the inside yet. Those of you that are demonstrators, actually some of you, or those of you that are my customers, would have gotten yours in the mail by now. If you placed a $50 order with me in the past year, you got one. Those of you, except for my mom, I got in trouble because I didn't send her one. I said, well, I'm going to see you next weekend, so I'll bring it down. She said that was fine, that she could wait. So, especially when I told her it was $6 to ship it. So she said, oh, just wait. If you are a Stampin' Up demonstrator, you got yours even earlier because Stampin' Up sent out a complimentary copy to every demonstrator. But we can't show the inside till May 2nd. So if you have your catalog, you can look inside, but we're going to talk colors. So let me just, you know what, I'm going to grab this. So this is one of the tools that they give us as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. It's a digital tool. We have to print our own, and that's actually kind of fun and a great way to learn the new colors. It's this color coach where it gives different recommendations of colors that go together. And when they gave it to us, now I printed them out. I put it on a thumb drive and I took it to Office Max. And then I mounted it on cardstock, an actual piece of the cardstock, because sometimes printers will change the color a bit. So I wanted the real deal color there. So Stampin' Up's color line is just amazing. And I think the new colors are fabulous and add some extra fun to our creative. Like, it sparks my creativity to have new stamps, new ink, new dyes, and so forth. That really gets me motivated to create. So that's all a good thing, right? So I'm looking here. These are in rainbow order. So let's look at our colors. Just pulling out the ones that are brand new. So we have a Lemon Lolly, which is this beautiful pale yellow color. So Saffron went away. That was the light yellow we used to have, but it was very different. This is a cooler tone yellow, I guess I would say. That other one was a warmer tone yellow. This one is a more brighter, truer yellow, I guess. And then we have Azure Afternoon. That's going to be in the blues. Let's see if we can find that. Oh, here it is. So here it's actually saying that Azure Afternoon and Lemon Lolly are a good pairing. As is, you can also add Pool Party in that mix. And these are just suggested color suggestions. So if you're a demonstrator, you can go on Happening Now, go to Current Promotions, and go to the Fresh New Colors page, and you'll find this downloadable document there. So this is Azure Afternoon. This is the Lemon Lolly. And then the other one that is new is the Pecan Pie. Come on, come out and play pecan pie, which just makes me hungry. Haven't had dinner yet. Ooh, that's kind of a fun combination with shaded spruce and cherry cobbler and pecan pie. I could see that kind of for Christmas. So pecan pie is, as you would guess, in the brown family, brown tones like a pecan pie. So those are the three new colors. And then we have a lot of colors that were previous in colors like Misty Moonlight, Berry Burst, that are coming back. We'll play with those another time. And then we have colors like Moody Mauve, who are brand new. They're part of the in colors. So we're going to take a look at this all real quick. When that catalog launches, if you want to try out the new colors, you can purchase an assorted pack of cardstock that has all of those new colors, plus all of the in colors that are coming back. Hey, Jennifer, you caught me live. Woohoo! So glad you're here with us. And hello to the other Jennifer in my comments. Maybe there's a couple, but Jennifer Walsh is my moderator. Hey, Jennifer, how are you doing tonight? She's hanging out in the comments to help us out. So if you have any questions, you can do the @ symbol and type in Jennifer's name. So you can see we've got Lemon Lolly right here on. Oh, I forgot one. I'm so sorry. We have another new color. Susan, and it's one of my favorites. How could I even? How could I even? It's in the pinks. Does anyone know what it is? It is got the greatest name. It's no, it's not in the pinks. It's in with the purples, but it's a pinky purple. So I was looking in the wrong spot. Bubble bath. I forgot about bubble bath. So here they've got a bubble bath with lemon lime twist and melon mambo. I'm liking that combination. And I like it with the browns too. So this is bubble bath. It is a pink, but it's got some cool lavender tones to it. So it's actually in the rainbow. It's actually next to Fresh Freesia, which came back, and in the more purples. And this is Berry Burst. So this is a more purple pink as well. So, oh my gosh, I forgot it. There are 4 new colors. Oh, goodness. All right. So how could I forget Bubble Bath? Now, Bubble Bath, I'm going to look at my little poll here. Bubble Bath got 29% of the vote. Lemon Lolly got 16% of the vote. Pecan Pie, just 3% of the vote. Poor Pecan Pie. And Azure Afternoon got 52%. And we had 104 people that voted. So, it was a good test, I think. So the new colors, we've got the Lemon Lolly, we've got the Bubble Bath, and then we get into some that have come back, Lemon Lime Twist. And I'm trying to get to Azure Afternoon because that's the one we're going to use. We got Fresh Freesia coming back. Ah, there it is. Is that Azure? Yeah, that's Azure Afternoon right there. So it's very turquoise type color, I would say. And then we've got this one. Oh my gosh, what color is this, you guys? Susan should know this. Help me out if you know. I'm scanning my colors. Oh, this is Lost Lagoon. That's what that is. And then here's our Pecan Pie. Misty Moonlight. I've got some new colors I got to remember again. And then we've got back here Berry Burst, Blueberry Bushel, which is a nice bright blue, and Pretty Peacock. All right. So that's a great way to get these new colors when that catalog launches, or if you're a demonstrator, if you get the starter kit, you could put this pack right in your kit or on your order. And then you're going to be able to play with those new colors. And of course, you're going to want to pick up the ink pads too. So there is a collection of just the new ink pads with those returning colors that you can get. But if you already have like Fresh Freesia, you might want to go the other way. And then you also can get an assorted pack of the new in colors. So let's take a look at those. And I'll show you the card we're going to make tonight because we got to get creating here. So let's see. So we're going to do in color cards tonight. No, we're not. We're going to do a fun fold card tonight. And I made the same fold. This is a fold that we're doing. Very easy fun fold. And I taped this shut, didn't I? I taped them all shut because I was taking a photo of them. And they were very bouncy. So you can see it's kind of like the models on the runway, how they like tape their skirts and stuff. So this is Boho Blue, and this is the same card we're going to make tonight, but we're going to make it in Azure Afternoon. But let me show you what it looks like in Boho Blue, Pebbled Path, Moody Mauve, or if you're in Australia, Mauve. And this one is Copper Clay and Wild Wheat. And then for the inside of the card, I've got a greeting here, sending you a smile for your birthday. So these are the in color set. We're going to do it with this other color. So the designer paper that I used on here is Stampin' Up! Has a designer paper packs. I'll show you what they look like. And you can get them for every color family. So like this one is the Brights. Azure Afternoon is in the Brights. So we'll be using this one. But you can also order the Regals collection in this same pattern. And you can get the neutrals. And you can get the subtles. And you can get the in colors, which is where I got these from. And that way you have a designer paper for every single color. And your possibilities are limitless, right? You can have every color. When you see a video and you want to make the card, you're going to have it. So let's go ahead and make our fun fold card here. Now, talking about these in colors, reminds me of the in colors we did for cards we did for Crafternoon. So I'm just going to show you those really quick because they're so fun, right? They're so fun. So here's our wild wheat version. So for Crafternoon this time, if you're not familiar with my Crafternoon, it's a monthly class. So if people, for instance, right now, people that are placing orders in April of $50 or higher in my online store will automatically qualify. They don't need a host code or anything. They automatically qualify for my May Crafternoon. And so in May, I will design a unique fun fold and send a packet to all of those people, and they'll make it with me on the video. The video is this last Saturday for April. So people that ordered in March got the packet to make one of these cards. It wasn't this design, it was one of the other ones, but this is the in colors. So this month's special fun fold was the springboard card. Can you see the springs back here? Boing, 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 boing. And one here too, boing, boing, boing. Really fun card. So it's like a diving board. My son Joe came up with the name of springboard because you'd like spring off of it. So the front springs forward and stands. It stands for display. And then when they open it up, the inside part just pops right up. And so you get tons of dimension, but it's just little bits of cardstock and you can squash it flat. Now I have the Crafternoon. Look for the springboard fun fold card video on my channel here to learn how to make this. When I was making the card, I did give the dimensions for the springs. I forgot to say what it was when I was making them, but right after I finished them, it is at the 20-minute mark. So just stick it out. You'll see all of that. So I also have a full tutorial for all 6 of the alternate designs for that of that fun fold, or the 5 alternates and the one we did is the make and take. So wild wheat, moody mauve, pebbled path, boho blue, and copper clay. So fun, right? So this is that same designer paper that we were talking about that is just called the I think it's just called assorted. Well, what's it called, Susan? Let's look at the label. Good idea. It's just called 6x6 designer paper, and it's in the color family. So, all right, let's start our card. I've got my cardstock here. Good Lord, have I lost something already, you guys? Okay, I need my paper trimmer. So I often lose things because my craft room gets messy because I like to create. And so when I find it again, we play the found it game and we take a sip of our beverage. I have ice water in my cup tonight. Let me know what's in your cup. Aha, found it. My paper trimmer that I forgot to get off my shelf is what I need here. So I'm going to take a sip so we can get creating. So good. So good. Oh, shout out to pecan pie. I meant to show you this and I forgot. This was another spring fold card that was part of the class. I keep crumpling the corner on this cutie. So this is pumpkin pie right here. And then I paired it with crumb cake, and then garden green is our jungle background there, and a little daffodil delight for our banana. And this is the spring fold card again. This one I customized the spring for the monkey to make it a little bit narrower so that it would not show. And then he's hanging on a vine here. And I left the string long just because I thought that was more fun when it was displayed. But that's our pecan pie right there. And then lemon lolly was the center of these daisies. I colored this with the Stampin' blends actually. And then this is the bubble bath. So we've got all the colors, but I don't have all the new colors except for Azure Afternoon. So it's perfect that we're going to be doing this card. And Jennifer was Virginia asking about what set I used for that. It's the same set we're using tonight. It is called Circle Sayings. And this one is a punch bundle. So you can get just the set or just the punch, but you can also bundle them together. And it's a 2 3/8 inch punch, which we have not had that particular size before. If you keep all your Stampin' Up! Circle punches, we've had 2.5, 2 1/4, and 2, I believe, but we've never had 2 3/8. So this one is perfectly sized to fit these. And somebody did ask me if the Celebrate will fit in a 2-inch circle. It will not. It's a little too big for that, but it's perfect for this one. So let's start cutting our paper here. Jennifer, I sent you the dimensions and I did type them up, but I didn't write them down for myself. So I'm going to go off memory here. So I'm going to cut my cardstock in half. This is 8.5 by 11, and I am cutting it in half at 5. So I have a 5.5 inch piece now by 8.5. All right. I'm going to put this other half away. This is the paper trimmer. If you don't have a good way to cut paper, this is an awesome one. You do, if you're going to do paper crafting, if you're going to be making cards, you need a paper trimmer. It's pretty key, right? All right, so I'm gonna put the cutting blade up in timeout because occasionally I forget what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go to, what am I doing here? I'm gonna go to 1.25 inches, and I'm gonna score. Okay. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to slide over to 5.5 inches, and I am going, no, I'm not, Susan. Okay, let's do a little recap. 8.5 by 5.5, and I scored at 1.25, and now I'm going to score at 4.25. Oh my goodness. There we go. All right. Been exercising today, and I think it's affected my brain. Okay, so we've got our card, but you know what? We need a couple more things. We need some fun paper here. So I am going to pull out the Brights. Just open my pack up here. These are perfect for birthday cards. Look at these fun colors. Oh, they just make me so happy. They're called Brights for a reason, right? They're bright. They're bright and happy. We're going to use Azure Afternoon. So we've got the stripes. We've got the polka dots. We've got the hearts. And on the other side are the little dashes, the little lines. So those are our options. We're going to use the polka dots. I'm feeling pretty strong about that because I liked how it went with the whole circle theme, right? So we're going to stick with that. I'm going to just pop this paper back in the package for now and slide it out of my way. And I'm going to cut this paper at 1 inch. 1 inch. The cutting blade can come out of timeout now. So you know what? This is designer paper, and so it's thinner than the cardstock. And I actually have better luck if I cut from the top down. I don't know why. Probably maybe my blade's getting dull. And then I'm going to go to 5.5 inches, and I'm going to cut that again. So I have a piece of designer paper that is 1 inch by 5.5 with the little circles on it. Now we need our piece for the inside of our card. Oh, look. I just happen to have a chunk of white basic white. Oh my gosh, that was a flashback. Basic white cardstock. Okay, what size did I do this? I don't remember. Looks like it was 5.25 by, sorry, Jennifer, I didn't give you this dimension in the email. 5.25 by 2.75. So Jennifer is dropping these dimensions in the live comments here on YouTube. I will also put them on the screen later. If you guys help me remember, so that those of you who are watching over in Facebook land can see them. All right, so I'm just going to cut this white piece. Oh gosh, I already forgot. What did I say? 2.75, I think, right? 2.75. I think that's what it was. All right, so let me just double check. Yes, that is right. Okay, so 5.25 by 2.75 for our inside. And then I have this leftover piece. I'm just going to use that to do my punching on. I know it's way bigger than I need, but that's all right. It's available. All right, so I'm going to take this and we're going to make our easy peasy fun fold card. So I'm going to start by, how do I want to start? I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to fold it in, yeah. What am I doing? I'm going to fold it in half on the half score. And let me grab my bone folder here. I have a bunch of bone folders. I always seem to grab the dirty ones when I'm, I feel like I should grab a fancier one, right? But you know what? Let's get real. They get used a lot. And now I'm going to fold backwards on that 1.25 inch score line. which is going to give me a 1¼ inch flap for the front of my card. And that's where we're going to be mounting our designer series paper. Now I'm going to, let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to kind of unfold the card here. It's just a little easier to stick it on when it's all flat. Okay, my adhesive is where it belongs by some miracle. Sorry, I'm jiggling the camera and I bumped it there. So sorry about that. So we're going to get our adhesive on here. Just doing little bits. All right, there we go. And we're going to stick on our Azure Afternoon. I don't know why I keep stumbling over that. It's kind of a mouthful, but I can definitely see where that color came from. And I'm going to fold this backwards. Okay, so the card goes like that. And we're going to tack this down. You can see it's a bit bouncy. So when you have, let's see, oh, come on. Oh, yep, here we go. Found the dimensionals. Take a sip, everybody. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I am going to grab my scissors. And I could just take some dimensionals here to stick this down. But when you get your package of dimensionals, you actually get some bonuses. So after you use up your dimensionals, I wonder if I have one handy. Well, you can kind of see it here at the top. After you use up your dimensionals, you have these leftover edges. And these leftover edges are perfect for tacking this piece down because they cover the whole length, really, or a lot of the length. So I'm going to just snip it here and snip it at this end. It can be I could use this one. I could use this one. On my swaps, I used them both, but it's a great way to get a whole strip of dimensionals. And I like to put it up a little bit closer to the top edge, so it just holds down. But if I get it too low, it does pull forward a bit. Not a huge deal, but I like it better at the top edge. And so now that's secured, but it's got dimensions. So it just stands out a little bit. My card is super bouncy. I'm going to give it another squish here with the bone folder. Now, my Azure Afternoon ink pad has not been touched, friends. It is brand spanking new. Oh, new ink. It's so exciting. Still in the shrink wrap. Let's crack this open. Now, when you get a new ink pad, they're very excited. They're very excited to craft. And so they are super duper juicy usually. So we're just going to be a little careful with that. You can actually take it and blot it on a scrap paper or ink up some background stamps to kind of get the ink to calm down. Now, when you get your new pads, on the back, we've got labels. And I don't use all of them because some of them are in different languages, but I do use some of them. So they do have, got our Azure Afternoon label right here. Okay, I don't know why I'm not using my Take Your Pick tool. That would probably work a whole lot better. So I'm going to put that right on the end here because I'll show you how I store my ink pads here. Just real quick. Flip my camera. Hold on, everyone. We're going for a little ride. Going for a little ride. Whee! So you can see my ink pads there. I get the storage is from Stampin' Storage. And so I need the names on the end. Like this one, you can see it's still in the shrink wrap. It's a new color. It's Blueberry Bushel. I haven't got my label on there yet. So that just helps me pick the right color when I'm crafting. And when I have multiple pads open, I also like to put one on the inside. Now, when you're opening a new pad, they can be a little stiff. So you might need to give them a pull. And sometimes they're a little bit harder to slide when they're new. This one's not too bad, but somebody did ask me about that. So I thought I'd just share that tip with you. I take like a chapstick and I just rub it on the track just very lightly to kind of lubricate that so that if you have a pad that is a little stiff because it's new, or maybe one's just a little bit tighter than the others. And then I just work it back and forth a little bit. And that gets it just easy to slide and easier to work with. And I just put my thumb in the Azure. Of course I did. Of course I did. Hang on. That's going to cause problems with our card. All right, let's get that off. Okay, all better, all fixed. But here we have our Azure Afternoon. So I'm going to take this one off the back. Actually, I'll do, there's two that say Azure Afternoon. So I'm going to take one that has the name on it in English here and pop that right in this little rectangle, which is exactly what it's for. That way, if I'm working with multiple blues, I'm going to be able to tell which one is Azure Afternoon, because when they're open, some colors can look very similar and it's hard to tell them apart. And I think I put my fingernail right in my ink pad. And I think I gouged it. Oh, well, that's all right. See, look, I've got it all over me. Oh, goodness. Ah, we're getting inky tonight, friends. We're getting inky. All right. I'm like a 4-year-old with this. Oh, my goodness. All right. So we've got our ink pad. We've got our all our things here, right? So let's grab our stamp set and our bundle. So we're using Circle Sayings. I think I'm just going to go with, yeah, I think I'll do the same thing. I'm going to go with the flowers here. So this is the flower arc. This is what I did in the in colors. And these are photopolymer stamps. So they will occasionally, wrong one. They will occasionally get stained with the color. If that bothers you, we do have a, I think we still have this, a stamp cleaning pad, which is like an ink pad that you just ink up the photopolymer and it takes, this comes clear, but you can see it soaks up that ink. And if that bothers you, they stamp fine. So I don't really care. As long as it stamps good, I'm good. All right, where's my scrap that I'm punching? Ah, found it. I covered it up with the dimensionals. All right, here we go. Take another sip, everybody. That's our third found it of the night. Oh, you made 2 Diamond Z pop-up fold cards. Aren't those fun? That one was a big hit on Instagram. All right, so I'm inking up my flower arc, for lack of a better term. You know what? I wonder if I should, well, there's 2 ways we could do this. Because this is a clear stamp, I could actually punch the circle first. Let's do that. I'm going to punch the circle first. So I punched it with my 2 3/8 inch punch out of basic white. And now I'm going to take my super juicy inked up flower arc, and I'm just going to line it up with the edge of the cardstock. If that's harder for you, you can stamp first and then punch. Either one's going to work. So there I have my flower arc, and I'm going to have the happy birthday from this set. So that's this one right here. It's got a mixed font style. Oh my gosh, look at that. I'm covered in Azure ink. Having some inky fun tonight. And I'm going to put this right under, hang on, I got to straighten up and fly right here. Hopefully you can still see that, but I needed to move it where I could see it better so I could get it in the right spot. And there, ooh, happy birthday. Oh, what a happy, cheerful birthday that is. I like it. Nice and bright and happy. Well, we have our Stampin' mat here. Now, this is the Stampin' Pierce mat. It is in the catalog. It is a great addition for your photopolymer stamps because they don't have a built-in cushion like the orange ones, the red rubber ones do. Let me grab a red rubber stamp. So this is the cling mount stamp, and they have this built-in cushion, which helps them, you get a better image. Photopolymer do not have that cushion, so you add it this way, and then you'll get a more solid image. So if you have trouble with the clear stamps and not getting a solid image, try using this under it. If you don't have the Stampin' Pierce mat, you can use like a mouse pad or something like that. It is a lovely color to be covered in. That would be a fun nail color, actually, wouldn't it? All right, so we're going to take our inside piece and we're going to do our inside message. So I actually put these both on the same block. That's one of the great advantages to the photopolymer. And the sending you now this is arced to go in the circle, but I chose to just stamp it right on my paper. And then I did a sending you a smile. Now this could be a a thinking of you card or, whatever. We're doing a birthday card here because I always need birthday cards. I send my direct team members a birthday card on their birthdays. And so, oh, did I just get ink on there? Oh, good. No, it was just some lint. Whew. All right, sending you a smile. Oh, what a beautiful color. Oh my gosh. It's kind of like a robin's egg blue almost, only it's richer than that. So let's put this away and let's finish up our simple dimple card here. So I'm going to take, now when I was playing with this, I did also look at adding an embossed piece. I decided not to, but I was looking at the basics 3D folders, which is what I used on these cards, because they're circles and I thought it went really well with the circles. So I did play with this design and adding an embossed panel here and below. You could totally do that, or you could even just add it above or below, one or the other, if you wanted to add it. One of the nice things about this card is it's quick and easy, and you know, sometimes that's the critical thing, right? To get the card in the mail is the important part. So all right, I've got that layered on the inside. It just perfectly is hidden behind. And now we're going to add our happy birthday circle. Now on the in color cards I added the in color dots as a gem, and I added the in color ribbon. Now I don't have, at this point, I'm not sure if we have gems in the catalog that are in this color or not. But we can make our own. We can make our own. So we can add our own embellishments under here, and we can custom color them. We can custom color them because we have, let me see if I can find them. Oh, that's Tahitian Tide. That is truly a turquoise. What am I looking for? I am looking for Azure Afternoon. We have Stampin' Blends. Stampin' Blends are alcohol markers, so we can color things. They dry by evaporation instead of absorption, so we can color things like gems. So let's decide what we want to put on the bottom. We want something that I can easily color. So we could do rhinestones, or we could do iridescent pearls. Either of those would be a good choice. So let me know in the comments if you think we should do rhinestones or iridescent pearls. And while you're voting on that, I'm looking in the new catalog. There is a new embellishment. This was not part of the demonstrator pre-order. It's called Tinsel Gems, and they have blueberry bushel in them, and I think but they're kind of see-through, so a lot of times those will work multiple ways. I'm just scanning here to see if there are any other things that would work well. I've got pearls, rhinestones, pearls. Looks like I have more votes for, oh, well, here come a bunch of rhinestones. Nope, it looks like the pearls are slightly edging out the rest. So we're going to go pearls. So bear with me here while I go diving in my drawer of fun, my embellishment drawer. So many fun things in here. Oh my goodness. Fun. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Oh, it's right here. Right here. All right. Found it. Maybe doesn't want to come out, but I found it. All right, iridescent pearls. So these are, oh, look, got a heart pearl stuck on there. Those are retiring, I think. Way you go. Okay. You can see that iridescent sheen here. There are a lot of embellishments that we have that are retiring, and so it's a great time to pick those up at a deal. All right, so I'm just deciding which of these, if I want to use the dark, I'm going to use the darker. Let's see what that looks like. So I'm going to color one of these have two sizes. You get more of the small ones. I'm going to color one of the larger ones. And so I'm just lightly brushing it on with the tip. You don't want to mush up your tip here, so you don't have to press hard. It just pretend it's like a paintbrush and just paint on the color. And then I'm going to do two of the small ones. I'm skipping this one because it doesn't have as much iridescent as the other, and the iridescent is going to kind of show through. All right, so I've kind of custom colored my own Azure Afternoon embellishments. Let's zoom that in so you can see that. And you could make any color you want, right? So that's the beauty of having, of course, you can use these for coloring as well, but they're also great for custom coloring your own ribbon or gems for your cards. So I'm going to grab my, I've got my take your pick tool. I've got the spatula in place here, and I'm just going to grab my little circle here. And so we're going to add the big one, medium one, I should say, in the middle, and pop this guy next to it. And this guy over here. Oh gosh. Looks like I've got a dog hair in here. Ah, my dogs. They're always with me even when they're not in the room. I'm going to flip this around and use the pokey end. I love my take your pick tool. Just ordered one for my mom because she has arthritis, and she said, you know, that would be really handy for picking up those things I can't grab. All right, there's a putty end on this end. I'm seeing if I can use the putty end to get the dog hair off of there. Okay, yeah, I think that works. So there we have. Isn't that perfect, you guys? And they're little, it kind of goes with our circle theme too. So you guys are smart. You picked a good choice. Good choice. All right, so I'm going to put that back. Now, let's go ahead and pop this on here. So I'm going to put some adhesive. Sorry, you can't see that because I'm all zoomed up. We're going to pop it on over here. I'm going to put some adhesive in the middle. Where's the middle? This way, that's going to stick on the flap, but I also want a dimensional here at the top to further make sure it's not going to go anywhere. And we're going to just layer that right on here. Can you see how you could do these just in the whole color of the rainbow and just have a whole stack of birthday cards that would be ready to go? But this color makes me happy. This is just I said iridescent pearls, Carol. I don't know if you can see. Let me zoom in again. Can you see the iridescent shimmer in there? I can see it just a little bit. It does show through. So, oh, I can also see the dog hair. Dang, it's still there. Oh well. It's really, yeah, I have whippets and they have really little hairs. They get everywhere. All right, so we've got our card, and now we need to decide if we want to add a ribbon. So on all the in colors, I did the ribbon right up here. So let me know in the comments if you think we need ribbon for our card. Same with your cat, Susan. Yeah, right? Oh, yeah, pet owners, we get unconditional love from our pets, but we pay for it with hair. It's a good trade-off, though. It really is. All right, so ribbon, ribbon, ribbon. All right, one no ribbon, but most say ribbon. All right, so let's go with ribbon. So this is where it gets challenging because I don't have an Azure Afternoon ribbon. We might be getting one, but I don't have it. If we do, it wasn't on the pre-order. I'm just quickly taking a little peeky here to see what our options are. Oh, there is one coming. Oh, we have a sheer ribbon combo pack with Azure Afternoon, Bubble Bath, and Lemon Lolly. Well, guess what's going to be on Susan's first pre-order? Those 3 spools are definitely one I can use. But we don't have that. So what if we did a little custom coloring, you guys? This is really going to be the experimental phase. What if we took this pretty ribbon, which is a balmy blue and is beautiful, but it's the wrong blue in my humble opinion. What if we try to color this? What would that look like? We're going to find out because you know what? I can't get, well, okay, that's not true. I was going to say I can't get any inkier than I already am, but that's a lie. I'm sure you could get a whole lot inkier than I already am. All right, I prematurely put away our Azure Afternoon blends. We're going to this time put them to work on custom coloring a ribbon. So hang on. I am definitely going to want a scrap paper for this. This one's gonna get messy. It's really what art is all about, right? Getting messy. So I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna try the light one. And it's just gonna soak right into that ribbon. Way more than needed, but, and again, I'm brushing with the side of the wide tip because I don't want to smash my point. All right, and I'm not going to do this little bit on the end where I was holding it with my finger because I'm going to be trimming that off anyway. All right, and it soaked right through. Now, we did lose the ombre effect. You can't see that. We could add our own ombre effect, I suppose, if we really wanted to. What would that look like? What if we took the darker? These come in a combo. You get a lighter and darker. And what if we did our own little ombre here by adding a band of the darker Azure to the top? I don't know. You could go either way there. All right. So it is an alcohol ink. It should dry very, very quickly. I'm going to move this out of the way. Let's see what it looks like. Do you guys like it with the ombre, or do you think it would have been better with just the light one? I kind of like the ombre. It's kind of pretty. It's so inky. Oh my gosh. Inky fingers. This isn't coming off. This is from my little adventures with a brand new super juicy and excited ink pad that wanted to come and play today. All right, so I've tied this in a knot. I'm going to lop off one end of that just at an angle, and then the other end. And there we have our ribbon. Now this ribbon is light enough that I think a lot of colors you could custom color that ribbon. This one is available to purchase now, and it is carrying over. I'm going to just go a little bit tighter there. I think I want to say, is Carol watching, or Jennifer or Carol? You guys probably know. Is this in the mini catalog? This ombre ribbon. I know it's in the new catalog, but I can't remember if it's in mini or not. So we're going to go ahead and tack this down. Another way we could have gone on the ribbon, if you don't have the blends and you don't want to mess with that, is this gorgeous glittered organdy ribbon would be absolutely darling on these cards. This one is in the current catalog. It's not going to be in the new catalog, but it's going to be available as an online exclusive for a while. So just know that that one is a great addition to add to your collection because it's sparkly, it's white, it's going to go with almost everything, right? So I'm going to grab a glue dot convince a glue dot to come off my roll and just pop on my ribbon here. And there we have our card. Easy peasy. All right, I'm going to pop up. Let me grab one of the other ones here and let me put up those dimensions for you. All right. I got to clean the desk so you can take a screenshot that's not messy. Oh, maybe I need to, let me grab one where'd my little, lost it, you guys. What a shocker. I had that, hang on. Okay, hang on. We can fix this. All right. Got a little bounciness going on. I don't know. Is that a good combo? What would be good with that? Probably that one would be the best. I'm going to open up my Pebbled Path and take out my secret photo helper here, which is some painter's tape. So found it. That's it. I think found it number 4 tonight. Is that right, Jennifer? I'm going to just tape that down so you can get a good shot, a good screenshot. Okay. And I'm going to put up, it's on page 23 of the mini. Thank you so much, Carol. Let's see. Edit. I just realized that I forgot to put oops. Hang on. I'm going to just add in the inside piece, 2 3/4 inches by 5 1/4, because I forgot to put that on this little pop-up. So let's show this now. Now I think we have it right. So I'm just calling it the New Color Easy Fun Fold card. And the card base is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 1 1/4 and 4 1/4. The DSP is 1 inch by 5.5, and the inside part is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. So if you want to go ahead and, oh, wait. Okay, now it's prettier. take a screenshot of that so that you can recreate this card and make a whole stack to send out. Or if you're doing card swaps, that is a good option. And so you've got that little bit of dimension here because we put the dimensionals behind there and the circle. So I am going to, after our video here, I will try and make up another. I'd like to try this in the Lemon Lolly and Bubble Bath. My concern is that those colors are so light. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but I'm going to give it a go and see how those look. I think the base will be adorable in the Lemon Lolly and the Bubble Bath. I'm just a little bit worried about how light the ink is. So I might use a different color of ink. I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. So stay tuned for that. If you're in my my Facebook group or you follow me on my Sue Stampfield Instagram, I will post those there. And I often share them always in the next video too. Be live. I will be live again on Saturday, 7:30 Central Time, and look forward to seeing you there. I'm going to just take away that banner here. There we go. And go back to our comments and change cameras. Yay! And just a quick reminder that if you're not currently signed up for the free project sheets that I send out via email, anyone is welcome to sign up for those. You can go to SueStampfield.com, click on subscribe, and you'll find us there. Jennifer, did I miss anything that I've just been... I've been crafting. Oh, here, you did ask me a question. Will you describe and give us a comparison of the wild wheat color? We have questions about it. You betcha. Wild wheat. All right, let me flip this. Oh, here. I just go, yeah, they can't see, Susan. You have to do the right camera. There we go. All right, now we're done. Let's look at wild wheat, okay? Wild wheat, come on to play. I want to say chartreuse. Like that's the color that comes to mind is chartreuse. So let's do a color comparison of wild wheat with some of our other colors. First of all, let's grab our little color coach here, and let's go to wild wheat. And let's look at what they compared it with. Now, these were just pair ups, though. These aren't actually other yellows. So let's maybe grab some other yellows. I've already pulled out the retiring colors, so I can't compare with those. But let's bring in Lemon Lime Twist here. So this is Lemon Lime Twist. So you can see this is much more gold, but it does have a bit of a greenish hue to it. I'm going to grab crushed curry, which is a very, very yellow. And when I hold it up to crushed curry, you can really see that green. So I would almost say a chartreuse would be the closest comparison. Does that help at all? Let me know if there are any colors that you want me to try. Yes, Rachel Tessman. Rachel's one of my team members, actually. She's in my downline, and her Stamp Your Art Out is the name of her blog. She did a whole video of color comparisons of all of the new colors. If you're on your team, Rachel and I did one together, actually, that you saw, but she did one on her public channel as well. So I hope that helps, seeing those side by side there with crushed curry and lemon lime twist. Let me grab more like Old Olive here, which is Old Olive is a green that has a lot of yellow to it. So can you see how there is a lot of green in this color? Okay. It is a really pretty color. I would never pair it with lemon lime twist. That doesn't do it any favors at all. And again, in the color coach here, they're pairing it with more, seemed like it was more yellow tones, didn't it? Let's see. Actually, they are pairing it with Old Olive and with Blackberry Bliss. That would be really attractive. Let's take a look at that real quick. Where is my Blackberry Bliss? So here's Blackberry Bliss, Old Olive, and ooh, yeah. Now that it looks very sort of gold and elegant when you bring in the Blackberry Bliss, doesn't it? It turns out it goes very gold with that pair up. So, so that is one good color combination there. Now this is interesting to me. They're suggesting it with Bubble Bath and Berry Burst. Wow. All right, let's give that a go. Here is Bubble Bath, and here is Berry Burst right here. Did I make my own color coach? The color coach was a tool provided by Stampin' Up. We could download these white cards, and then I mounted them on the pieces of cardstock so that I could see the true color. So this is another color suggestion. And then the other one is all warm tones. And that is pairing this with Pecan Pie and Cajun Craze. So let's try that. Poor Pecan Pie did not get any love in my survey today. So this is like, I could see this for a fall card. Like if you did Stamp the Grasses in Wild Wheat, you stamp some, that wouldn't have to be fall, but stamp some grasses in the Pecan Pie. And then the other one is Cajun Craze. And Cajun Craze is right next to this in the color family wheel. So there you can see, let me flip that, whoops, take that off, flip that over, you can see the kind of fall combination there. So do you think Wild Wheat will be better with other colors? You don't care for it by itself? Yeah, that's a good point. It will be a good accent color. So, so I hope that helped everybody that had questions on that. Good question. I'm going to flip my camera around because our time is up, friends. It is 8:30. We've had our hour of stamping play, and thanks for hanging out with me here. Thanks for all you do in making and sending handmade cards, because together we're making the world a kinder and a better place. So thanks for all that you do. And thanks for joining me tonight. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.